Welcome to Eco-Plastic, a world of transforming landfills into workflow. Our team has a strong commitment to solve plastic waste problem in Cambodia. Why? Because a few months ago, Phnom Penh was featured as a city of garbage in Southeast Asia globe, which is a shame to all Cambodians to be very famous in a negative way. So let's put this into perspective. According to Plastic Free Cambodia organization, the average amount of plastic bag consumed by one Cambodian is 52 per week, equal to 2,000 every year, which is 10 times higher than in America. However, not even a proper plastic recycling plant is found in Cambodia yet, so it is a proof that plastic waste is a very critical issue in Cambodia needed to solve urgently. So to tackle this problem, our team came up with the first solution, which is to build a recycling machine to convert plastic waste into functional product. After a year of hard work, we successfully built shredder and injection molding machine. That was before we joined any business competition. Because we fell in love with our first business idea so much that we built without market validation. So as a result, there's no customer for it because the concept of recycling is quite new to them. So we consider this as a big failure. However, we did not give up. We were able to turn our failure into treasure by making a first major pivot. So this time, we're not only trying to solve plastic waste problem, but also pothole as well. We come up with a simple but creative solution so-called PAC, which stands for Plastic Asphalt Concrete. PAC can solve three world challenges at the same time, which are poor road quality, plastic waste problem, and also high cost of construction as well. By adding some amount of plastic waste into the mixing process, they can make the life cycle of the road 3 times longer, 60% stronger, and 12% cheaper than the conventional one, according to a case study in Ghana.
So value proposition are PAC is an eco-friendly product because we can reduce plastic waste and make the country greener. And second, PAC provides a cost-efficient way of building road in which we can save our customer millions of dollars per year. And finally, PAC is a premium quality product because a customer cannot find in any other places beside us in Cambodia. So to test out our first hypothesis, we talked to 200 people, and guess what? 90% of them expressed that plastic waste is a very hot issue in Cambodia right now, and 50% of them used to have accidents because of potholes on the road. And the most impressive part about this survey is that when we introduce them to a new idea, they love it. 80% of them actually urge us to kickstart a business as soon as possible because Cambodia has been waiting for such wonderful product. So we nail a value proposition. Our customer segment are divided into two segments, which are business to government, in which we target Ministry of Public Road and Transport, and business to business, in which we focus on road constructing company in Cambodia. So for B2G, we had a great honor and pleasure to meet His Excellency Samchan Thol, Minister of Public Road and Transport, and he was very supportive of our idea. He said, if we successfully produce PAC, the government will use it, and he will also encourage other road constructing companies to use it as well. After the meeting, we got a lot of media attention, which is good for our brand image. For B2B, we talked to Mr. Rami, Senior Vice President of Royal Group, one of the biggest road constructing company in Cambodia. He said, it's a wonderful idea and of course people will use it as long as it's cheaper and better quality, but he wanted us to narrow it down into smaller scale. So by this wonderful piece of advice, we realized that we can have a lot of benefit if we start from small. That is why we decided to make a second major pivot.
So instead of building the entire road, we're focusing on fixing pothole, building playground for kids, and sport facilities such as tennis court, basketball court, and volleyball court as well. And the reason that we start from small is that we see a wider market opportunity, not just the road. Second, it is more tangible, attainable, and realistic goal because building the entire road is very complicated and very political. Last, we want to build customer trust by starting from a small project. Once we successfully build our brand, we can jump to the next step. So let's build a tennis court together with a dimension of 8 meter by 24 meter using 3 different types of materials such as concrete, conventional asphalt concrete, and PAC. And we will compare our cost, curing time, construction hours, and life cycle. And it was that PAC is the least expensive material among others, spend less time to cure and to construct, and also the life cycle is longer than the conventional one. This is a smart reason that our customer should choose PAC over other material.
So a new customer segment under this new pivot, besides the government, we target private and public school, company with CSR project, NGO, household who want to fix pothole and build driveway. So we talked to principal of Collingwood High Schools of Phnom Penh, and they are excited to be our first customer, and they're waiting for our product to be ready. And besides that, here are our potential customers. And among that, Smart Azita is willing to sponsor us to build a sport facility as their CSR project. So we got our customer segment validated. And next, we want to know whether plastic waste in Cambodia are enough for us to produce pack or not. So in this time, we talked to Mr. Avati from the Ministry of Environment, and he was thrilled by our idea. He also gave us the recent data of plastic waste as well. So last year, there was around 28,000 tons of plastic waste sitting alone at the dumping site. And if we build one tennis court, we only need 67 kilograms of it. So with the 28,000 tons, it's proof us that the key resources are more than enough for us to produce pack. Next, we want to know what are the machines that involved in pack making process. So in this time, we not only get out of the building, but we also get out of the country as well. We went to Shenzhen, China to interview 3 factory owners to know about the process and cost of setting up asphalt and recycling plant in Cambodia. So key resources are enough for us to produce pack.
So the next column is key activities. We want to know whether we can build pack or not. So since we already get partnership deal with the Ministry of Public Works and Transport to use the laboratory for free, we went there to build and test our sample. And we also get funds from the University of Connecticut to sponsor this research and development stage as well. So here's the process of making pack. First we have aggregate. We heat it up until 170 degrees Celsius and it's become hot aggregate. And then we add plastic waste into the process and it's become poly-coated aggregate. And finally we add hot asphalt into the process and we will get pack, which is our product. For cost structure, we talked to TCM, an asphalt concrete company in Cambodia, and they told us that the market price of asphalt concrete is $80 per ton. So since we are new to the market, we will sell it at only $70 per ton with 28% margin to attract new customers.
And the way that we're gonna earn our income is through direct sale of pack and paving service, and we also deliver our products through physical distribution, and we also develop personalized customer segment to acquire, keep a growth of customers. And finally, our key partners. So over the last 12 months, we locked down 4 suppliers, 2 engineers, 3 business mentors, and 1 interested investor. Ministry of Public Works and Transport, Ministry of Environment, University of Connecticut, Impact Hub Phnom Penh, and Social Innovation Lab. Besides these key partners, our business cannot come this far without tremendous support from a wonderful mentor who have diverse experience, skills, and backgrounds, ranging from engineer to business.
So this is Kenya from engineering background.
And this is Bun Hong from business background. And we are excited to bring you to the next journey with us by being
Smarter, stronger, and greener with Eco-Plastic. Thank you.